exercise that can help you get ready to hit the slopes? Matt Smith has that story.
If you stumble in on Brian O'Connor while he's lubricating his carpet, you might think he's a bit loopy. At least until you realize that O'Connor runs an indoor ski and snowboarding facility.
This facility allows us to work on things that we can't work on the snow. We remove cold, we remove other skiers, we literally remove the fear that keeps someone from learning.
Moving Mountain opened in Santa Cruz just over a month ago. The indoor ski deck is basically a large carpeted conveyor belt sloped to a 15-degree incline. O'Connor conducts lessons with the ability to touch your skis and illustrate different techniques. And without the intrusion of outdoor elements such as ice or snow, customers can pinpoint exactly what's going on.
We tend to use our upper body in all other sports, but with skiing we want to minimize the upper body movement. This allows you to get the connection of the upper and lower body separation.
I really can start practicing some intricacies of my skiing, and I can start really feeling what my race turns feel like on the machine.
And Santa Cruz resident Eva Tordokens should know. She was a 12-year veteran of the U.S. ski team, a 2-time Olympian, and a 6-time national champion. But hopping on a ski deck has allowed her to overcome a major obstacle.
That's the hardest thing about skiing, and as a ski racer was the hardest thing, that there's so many variables that are out of your control. And when you come in here, it's a different story.
Now, if you're a non-skilled skier such as myself, you're looking at one of the biggest benefits of the ski deck because this harness catches you on any fall, so you come away from the session in one piece.
The learning curve after the first couple of days of pounding your body is pretty rapid. It's those first 2 days that we can almost completely skip inside here.
And for most of us, that means we'll spend more time on our feet and less on our rear the next time we hit the slopes. In Santa Cruz, Matt Smith, Action News 8.
One other quick basketball score.
Several indoor schools, you can have these, of course, inside or outside, but the main purpose or best function in the wintertime is to have it indoors and learn some terrain. Yes, it is. It's a tremendous tool. Really demands a little bit more from you than snow does because there's no forward momentum, there's no speed, so you can't just lay it out. Snowboarding, for example, to get your edge angle, you need to really understand how to use your lower body. And the same is true with skiing. You can't just bank and create an edge angle. You need to be able to change edges with your skis right underneath your center of mass. And that's what mogul skiing or off-piste or steep skiing, you don't really build up a lot of speed. So understanding how to shift your edges and do everything without momentum, which is essentially what the ski deck simulates, really transfers well to the snow. And
nice things about the Ski Doctor program is we're indoors here at the Aspen Club, and it's warm. On the machine, we can literally get down and touch the feet as we explain the transition. I'd say the key to my business really is taking terminal intermediates and turning them into advanced skiers.
You're in a safe environment where if you're uncomfortable skiing at first, the ski machine allows you to relax and really focus on certain balancing muscles and to get used to, 2 sticks in your feet. A beginner might work on a wedge and how to turn a wedge, where an advanced skier might work on, getting a quicker transition.
Well, you're in the safety harness, you can't fall. All that sort of releases the ability for focusing on new skills. It really enhances the ability to learn in the lesson on the snow. Here we get all of that intellectual, cerebral stuff done indoors where it's safe and warm. And when we're outdoors, we can do more. We can just ski more. I love that.
Watch the weather forecast and pray for snow, or either children looking for a snow day off from school, or one of those people with ski racks on the roof of the car. And there are a lot of them. But if you've always felt left out in the cold by the ski craze, because pointing yourself down a mountain with 2 slick boards strapped to your feet seems just plain scary, we've got some news. Keith Morrison has a Dateline discovery.
Here they're learning from the ground up. Well, they're learning anyway from the up position down.
Skiing has come a long way from wood skis and tow ropes. But no matter how fancy the gear, one still has to learn how to do this. A sometimes frightening notion.
Feel good now? Feel better?
And then along comes Jim Rudnunski.
All right, good. It's a better pitch.
Yeah. Now back to parallel.
With the help of his wife, Lisa, and the rest of his staff, Jim takes skiers and snowboarders down the many runs of Vail Mountain without even getting their feet cold. though sometimes people do get cold feet, or anxious at least, when they tackle the ski simulators. First, the smaller machine, and then the bucking bronco of a machine that can simulate everything from the easiest ski trails to double black diamond expert trails.
The platform is synchronized in such a way that the G-force that you're experiencing on the platform is identical to the G-force that the instructor in the visual is experiencing.
And all this while the skiers and snowboarders are safely harnessed in. Couldn't fall down if they wanted to. Cross your ski tips? The simulator will let you know, dramatically, but spare you the broken bones. To follow another skier, stay in sync with rear view video.
I'm following Jay.
And while you can wear your own ski boots, you can save your skis for the snow.
The equipment we use on the ski simulator is the same equipment you would use on snow, but we do go to a shorter ski because the carpet creates some resistance. We put a nylotron base on the bottom of our skis so that it reduces the friction.
Members of this family decided to jumpstart their ski vacation and hone their skills on the simulator.
We're going to start out just to get used to the feeling of carpet. Okay, now hold this pole, and now hold this pole. Good.
They started on the small single-axis machine to get their ski legs back and get the feel for this newfangled workout. Then they took the plunge and tackled the Big Bertha of the ski simulator industry.
Move your hands across. Turn that way. Good.
Then it was time to test their new talent on the real stuff, snow. And it is rather expensive. A 1-hour lesson is about $100, just about what you'd pay for a private lesson with an instructor on the mountain for a day. Still, these fall-free ski lessons are a big draw for all ages.
The very youngest probably would be a 4-year-old. I taught a grandmother to snowboard.
And, by the way, since there are no crowds on the simulator, since you have the mountain to yourself, so to speak, a 1-hour session covers, virtually of course, 10 miles or more. About the same amount of skiing as a whole day on the mountain. Minus the sun and snow, but also minus lift lines, lunch breaks, crowds, and bruises. And better yet, after a few lessons on the carpet, you may be able to turn this into this.
So far, Jim's machines are available in this country only in Vail and Aspen. So if you can't get to Colorado, you'll have to go to that other ski capital, London, England.
just a little bit. Back the other way. And we keep pivoting back and forth. And let's hear that edge scrape a little bit. Then you can pivot a little bit more. That's it. A little faster now. Okay, slowing down just a little bit. And let's let the board pivot a little more so that you're almost facing completely up the hill or down the hill. Now let's hear that edge scrape. Generally means a little more edge angle when you do it. That's it. Kind of like shoving your feet out in front of you. So this is obviously steering, pivoting, really aggressive steering moves, creating different turn shapes. Let's go ahead and hold your board across the hill for a moment. Perfect. Both hands forward. Let the board slide down towards me a little bit. Okay, lift your heels some. That's it. Feel that edge. So we're doing a side slip the other direction. Good job. Go ahead and pivot the board slightly for me. We don't need, that's good. Back the other way. Feel that edge. Back the other way. So it's kind of the same drill that we did before. Just pivoting. That's good. I want you to hear that edge. Keep pivoting. It's kind of one foot pushes alternately. It's the outside foot pushes. This one pushes, now the other one. Let's pivot the board a little bit more. So you're pointing the nose almost up the hill. That's it. Let me hear that scrape on both sides. That's right. Toe side pivoting. This is regular foot, this is goofy. That's regular, goofy. That's exactly the right idea. Lift the toes. That's it. Cross forward, lift the heels. Cross back, lift the toes. And forward, lift the heels. I'm keeping the board underneath you on this toe side. I'm starting to squirt down here again. Just wanted to show you how positive that control is. There you go. Okay, before we groove anything that might be going a little overboard, let's come right into the middle. Go ahead and push the sliders forward. Get it on your way. We'll do that same little drill that we did. Face the other way, toes and heels. Okay. The uphill edge that happened to be our heel side edge. Okay? It's the uphill edge that we control. If we were to continue around halfway, we have a new uphill edge. It's going to be the toe side. So you need to balance. That's right. Stay right there. Now continue your spin halfway around. That's it. So here's where the edge change takes place. When you're right in the fall line. Okay. Now you're on your heels. Come all the way around. Keep coming. Keep coming. Now's where our edge change takes place. That's right. Keep coming. That's okay. Now you know why that harness is a good thing. Yeah, because that was nice. Go ahead and point your board straight down the hill.